Ethan Schultzy, we're at the halfway mark of the Group 9 season, so I have done my Group 9 season review, so we will now start with the under-16s. So, with our under-16s, we only have lost one game, which is to Young. We are standing currently on the ladder at the halfway mark, number 1, equal with what Young, while the last 2 games of the first half of the season have been close. We have still managed to get some wins, so that's good, and that's why we're still on top of the table. Sorry about the breaks, because I'm trying to read what I've got here. So, just a reminder that John Huggett is the coach. We recently got fan favourite in the Stars of the Border, which raises money for the Cancer Council. The under-16s will continue the second half as favourites to get into the grand final, which I reckon the grand final for the 16s will be Albury versus Young. But there's still still some tough games ahead in the second half of the season. So we'll find out as the season goes on how they go. So to round off the table, Thunder were first, 8 wins to 1 loss. Young 8 wins to 1 loss. Third is South City, 4 wins to 3 losses. Fourth is Gundagai, 4 and Cootamundra is also fifth. Cootamundra is fifth, also on 4 to 4. Now it's time for our league tag report. So the Thunderbirds have had a cracker start to the season and are the only Thunder team to have remained undefeated in the first half of the season, in their quest to make their second grand final appearance in 2 years, last year and this year, if we make it. Yeah, so with it's our likely opponent in the grand final, if we make it, would be either Wagga Brothers or Temora, but it's still, anyone in the top 5 still has a chance to make it. So a league tag is one of the competitions to watch, because it looks like it's going to be an interesting second half of the league tag, girls. So now, which also with league tag, it's good that some of the teams are doing successfully, because women's sport is just going to be growing in Australia, and that's only going to be a good thing. So, as the table stands, we're first, 8 wins to no losses. Second is Temora, 7 wins to 1 loss. Brothers is 6 wins to 2 losses. Cootamundra fourth is 5 wins to 2 losses. And 5th place, which I didn't write, accidentally forgot to write, is 5 wins to 3 losses. It goes to our under-18s. The under-18s started with a few wins, but since then have started going on a downhill spiral, losing some losses that they should not have lost, and also they have had some big losses, which have been to South City. So hopefully there can be some miracles pulled, but we should still be able to make the finals. So for the under-18s, the ladder as it stands is first is South City, 8 wins to 1 loss. Wagga Kangaroos, 6 wins to 1 loss. Third is Young, 5 wins to 3 losses. Fourth place is, whoever was fourth is 5, because I forgot to write that again on that one, 5 wins to 3 losses. Now we got the reserve grade review. So a reserve grade has actually had a smashing start, but unfortunately we ended up losing the last 2 games of the first half of the season, which was last week and the week before. But so hopefully we can get up from those losses and improve on the things we couldn't do right. So, but it looks like our reserve graders will have another cracking second half. So the reserve grade ladder as it stands is First is South City, 8 wins to 0 losses. Second place is us, 6 wins to 2 losses. Tomorrow is third, 6 wins to 4 losses. 6 wins to 3 losses. Fourth is Young, 5 wins to 3 losses. And on fifth is Walker Brothers on 5 wins to 3 losses. Now it's time for our first grade review. What can be said about Albury Thunder? Wow. We haven't had the best. We had the best start. We had a good start. We ended up winning our first 3 and 4 games, I think. But ever since our Kangaroos game, we've been down a downward spiral. We shouldn't have lost the Kangaroos. We had big losses to South City and Gundagai, which are our favourites to be in the grand final. I know you've all heard about the sacking of the coach, Tookie Jackson, which has been on all of the news outlets, Win, Prime and non-local news. But we have appointed Josh Cale as caretaker coach for the rest of this season, and next season we'll be trying to find a new coach for the first grade side. Hopefully we can do better in the second half. Hopefully we can just stick together as a team, support each other, and hopefully we can get some more wins. We'll make finals, but we don't know how far we'll go into finals. But hopefully if we can get a home final, that will be good, so we can get a great audience crowd out here. So that brings me to the end of my half-season review. So hopefully you don't mind this review, so hopefully you enjoy it. So remember to follow me on YouTube. I got my Schultzy Sport Facebook page, and also I've also got a refreshed Schultzy Sport on Twitter. So hopefully you enjoy all this footage. Hopefully you've been enjoying all the footage in the first half of this season. And in the second half, I will bring you some more great footage, some more interviews, and some more of my Schultzy Sports today. So don't forget you can ask Restore next sergeant questions for my next Schultzy Sports today. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm glad I've been bringing everyone all these updates and videos, especially for people who can't go out of town to make the away games. So yeah, Schultzy Sports. Hopefully in the second half, hopefully in the second half of the Group 9 season, I can do some great footage, some more of what you want, some more, yeah, like the interviews. So if there's anyone you want me to interview for Schultzy Sports today, you can message me on my social medias, my Facebook and all that. So this month will be reserve grade. Next month will be, we've already done the 18s, so I'll have to do 16s, league tag and first grade. So since this is the halfway through the season for both the Group 9 and Average and Murray, I'll still continue to give you your great stuff. So I'll now take a break and talk more about my some of my stats for my YouTube account. So hopefully you enjoy this small break, and I'll catch you after. Okay, we have some of my age demographics. In the 13 to 17 age demographic, there's 18% of the audience. In the 18 to 24 category, there's a massive 35% in that category. So my main demographic seems to be at the moment the 18s, between the 18 to 24 mark. And there's 19% between the 25 and 34, 13% between the 35 and 44, 11% in the 45 to 54, 1.9% in the 55 to 64, and 65 plus is 1.2. Most of my audience is from Australia. There's only probably a few from United States and the UK. And so the top search terms on YouTube that point to my channel have been Schultzy Sport on 53, Albury Thunder on 10.2, and then 6% search South City Schultzy Sport Thunder versus South City, and 3.8% Schultzy Sports April. So yeah, so that brings me to the end of my half-season review. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And my next away game, my next video coverage will be Albury Thunder versus Dooney, and what should be a cracker of a game with Josh Carroll's first game at the helm. So if you have any requests on what you want to see from my next video up in Dooney, just don't forget to see my social media accounts. So until then, bye for now.